Hi, Mayor Tyler, back with your favorite video, our council recap. Today we're at the Manluk Centre in the Degui room. If you haven't heard, the Manluk Centre is back open on Sundays. Thanks very much for your patience. It's been a little while, and I'm excited to be bringing you an update on what's happening during our council meetings. Council met on April 11th, and we started things off with a public hearing for the rezoning of the property at 5710 56th Avenue from an urban reserve to M1, which is light industrial. The reason for the change was that the city annexed the land from the county back in 1987. I was 8. There was a 5-year caveat that the existing land use would be honored and the city would need to make the motion in 1992. That didn't happen. The city recently became aware of the pending sale through a business license application. Part of the business license process is to confirm that the appropriate land use is applied, leading to this request for decision and rezoning application. The zoning change was carried unanimously later in the meeting. Next up was how we were going to deal with the almost $800,000 bill from the federal government for the new RCMP contract. We were hoping the federal government was going to cover this cost. The contract took 4 years to finalize, leaving a large back pay owed to its members. This was not the case. They are giving us 2 years to pay, despite all of the advocacy efforts by each of the province's associations, as well as the Federation of Canadian Municipalities. Council made the motion to take the 2-year deferment and pay it from a stabilization reserve. We will continue to ask the federal government to cover these costs. Rezoning was also required on the city lands north of the Walmart where the permanent emergency shelter is being proposed. Second and third reading were passed, with Councillor Nielsen opposing the motion. Council then passed the motion to donate the 3 acres to Hope Mission so that they could build a permanent shelter on the land north of Walmart. This passed with Councillors Billingsley and Nielsen opposing. I'm happy to meet with anyone who would like to talk more about what this will look like, how it's being funded, and the reasons I supported the motion. Lastly, Councillor Billingsley had brought forward a motion to have administration bring back options for councillors to have the option of having a city cell phone. This was passed unanimously. The information will be brought back to our May 8th meeting. That's it. Thanks very much for joining me today. It feels like forever since I've done one of these, and I was a little nervous on how it would go. I'd really like the opportunity to meet with you in person for coffee or tea to talk about what's happening in Wetaskiwin, individually or as a group. I feel there is far too much misinformation being shared, and that makes my job even harder. Send me a message and let's meet. If you're watching this before 7 p.m. on Thursday, April 20th, come watch me make my wrestling debut in a tag team match with Vance, Nevada, as we take on Old School Violence. Tickets are $20 and we're at the Memorial Arts Center. Take care.